Hey, it's Greg Torres. I'm out here in Florida again, and there's a really important plant that contributes to the ecosystem here and in the tropics throughout the world. And you can see it dominating the area around us. These are mangroves. Now here in Florida we have 3 different species. We have the red mangrove, which is usually along the coastline like this. We've got the black mangrove, which is a little bit more inland. And then we've got the white mangrove. They're very interesting plants, mostly because of their saltwater adaptations. A lot of plants can't tolerate salt water, but the mangrove thrives in it. So in this way, it's come to dominate these ecosystems here, especially in brackish or salt water. As you can see, the leaves, they're simple, meaning there's no ridges or teeth along the edges. It's just a simple leaf, oval shaped. Another interesting aspect of it are these roots. The way it grows like this, these are called prop roots. Now, this is a unique adaptation to allow the plant to sit above the water level and to have most of its growing ends, the photosynthetic parts, above the water. Sometimes the tides change, and during high tide, or even during hurricanes or tropical storms, these plants will need to be above the water level. Mangrove forests are important, and that's an understatement. They are considered the nurseries of a lot of the fish life and other aquatic life that we have, and marine life, I should say, that we have near the coastlines. So if you want good, healthy fishing, you need a good, healthy mangrove ecosystem. Additionally, and we've learned this kind of the hard way, they protect our coastlines from tropical storms and during hurricanes. When you have a lot of storm surge and violent waves, the mangroves do an excellent job of buffering that and protecting the inland areas from massive erosion or complete devastation if you have homes along those coastlines. Another interesting aspect that they have are these seeds here. I would call them propagules. You can see this one's barely rooted in. I'll pop it out and then I'll put it back in. But you can see that it's a long shaped propagule and it has roots growing at the end here. Now from the tree you might just see it hanging, maybe dangling kind of like this from the plant. Eventually these fall off and they bob around in the water till they find a moist area kind of like this. Once they hit this moist area, as you can see here, they start to root in. What I find quite interesting is the same tip that the plant was attached to, the parent plant, is the same tip that acts as the apical meristem from which the plant will start to grow. It's kind of strange to me. They're quite easy to grow, and there's a lot of restoration efforts in tropical areas around the world gathering these and basically just punching them in the ground like this to restore some of the original mangrove habitat. You can see here some of the younger propagules starting to form. They have yellow flowers and they're very good for honeybees, and there's a very dark black almost honey that can be made from the flowers of this plant. So again, as you can see, it's the dominant plant species around here. And this, again in particular, is the red mangrove, Rhizophora mangle. It's pretty common to find along the coastlines in South Florida and around the tropics in the world.